When someone cheats or hurts you, the immediate instinct is often to react, confront, or lash out. But the most transformative and empowering response you can choose is to focus entirely on yourself and rebuild. This decision may seem simple on the surface, yet it requires a depth of courage, discipline, and intentionality. Shifting your focus inward is not about ignoring the pain or pretending the betrayal didn't happen. It's about reclaiming control over your narrative and your future. It's about reminding yourself that your worth isn't determined by how someone treated you, but by how you rise after being knocked down. Healing begins with self-reflection. Take time to understand your emotions, allowing yourself to feel them fully without judgment. Grieving the hurt is natural, and it's an essential step to processing the betrayal. However, this isn't a space you want to dwell in indefinitely. The longer you stay there, the more power you give to the person who hurt you. Instead, use this period of reflection to assess what you truly want for your life and what changes need to be made to ensure you move forward stronger than ever. This shift in focus is the cornerstone of self-rebuilding. Investing in yourself is a declaration of independence from the negative energy someone else tried to impose on you. It starts with small steps. Consider prioritizing your physical health by engaging in regular exercise, eating nourishing foods, and adopting habits that promote vitality. Exercise in particular can serve as both a mental and physical release, reducing stress and boosting confidence. When your body feels strong, your mind follows suit, and this combination reinforces the belief that you are capable of handling anything life throws your way. Equally important is nurturing your mental and emotional well-being. Explore activities that bring you joy, calm your spirit, or inspire creativity. This could be as simple as journaling your thoughts, meditating to center your mind, or taking up a new hobby that reignites your passions. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Being in the company of those who genuinely care about your well-being creates a protective circle of positivity that helps drown out the noise of negativity. At the same time, avoid environments or interactions that remind you of the pain. Healing is a process, and limiting exposure to triggers is an act of self-preservation. Education and skill building are other powerful avenues for self-rebuilding. When someone betrays you, it can make you question your abilities or self-worth. The antidote to this doubt is growth. Learn a new skill, take a course, or dive deeper into a passion you've always wanted to explore. Not only does this expand your knowledge, but it also restores your confidence and gives you a tangible sense of achievement. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a reminder that your life is moving in the right direction, even if the path is different from what you originally envisioned. Building a strong support system is vital during this phase. You don't have to rebuild in isolation. Share your feelings with trusted friends, mentors, or a therapist who can provide guidance and understanding. Sometimes simply voicing your emotions can lighten the burden, helping you see things more clearly. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It's a demonstration of strength and a commitment to your healing journey. The most profound aspect of focusing on yourself and rebuilding is the shift in perspective it creates. When you channel your energy into self-improvement, the actions of the person who hurt you start to lose significance. They no longer hold power over your thoughts or emotions. Instead, you become the architect of your life, shaping it based on your values, goals, and aspirations rather than the wounds inflicted by someone else. As you rebuild, an incredible transformation begins to take place. You start to realize that the betrayal or hurt, while painful, was a catalyst for growth. It forced you to confront areas of your life that needed change, to step outside your comfort zone, and to discover strengths you didn't know you had. This realization is empowering. It's proof that even in the face of adversity, you are resilient and capable of creating a life filled with meaning and purpose. In focusing on yourself, you also set a powerful example for others. Your journey becomes a testament to the fact that strength isn't measured by avoiding challenges, but by how you rise after facing them. You show that it's possible to take control of your narrative, to rebuild with grace and determination, and to come out stronger on the other side. This silent but powerful message speaks louder than any confrontation ever could. Ultimately, the decision to focus on yourself and rebuild isn't just a response to betrayal, it's an act of self-love. It's a commitment to your happiness, growth, and future. By choosing to prioritize yourself, you reclaim the energy that was taken from you and redirect it toward a life that reflects your true worth. And as you rise, stronger and more empowered than ever, you'll find that the best response to being heard is to create a life so fulfilling and vibrant that it outshines the darkness of the past. When someone cheats or hurts you, the temptation to retaliate can be overwhelming. You might feel a surge of anger or a deep sadness that seems to demand some form of action to make the other person feel the pain they inflicted on you. But stepping back, staying calm, and refusing to engage in emotional outbursts is one of the most powerful choices you can make. It may seem counterintuitive at first, but the act of withholding a reaction is not a sign of weakness. It's a demonstration of self-control and emotional intelligence. It shifts the focus away from the person who hurt you and puts you firmly in control of your emotions, actions, and future. Reacting impulsively often plays into the hands of the person who hurt you. If they were seeking to manipulate, provoke, or destabilize you, giving them an emotional reaction only validates their efforts. This is why remaining composed is so critical. It disarms their intentions and sends a clear message you are unshaken, unmoved, and beyond their ability to influence your state of mind. This refusal to react emotionally is a statement of your strength. It says you value your peace more than temporary satisfaction and that your life will not be dictated by someone else's actions. Remaining calm also gives you the space to process the situation with clarity. Emotional reactions often cloud judgment, leading to decisions or words you may later regret. By stepping back and observing, you allow yourself time to assess the situation from a rational perspective. Why did this person act this way? What does their behavior reveal about them? How can you protect yourself moving forward? These questions are difficult to answer in the heat of the moment, but with time and composure, the answers become clearer, allowing you to act in your best interest. In this silence, you reclaim your power. The person who wronged you may expect an outburst or confrontation, but when you don't give them what they're looking for, it forces them to reflect on their actions. Sometimes this silence creates a mirror, compelling them to face the reality of what they've done. It disrupts their narrative and exposes their behavior for what it truly is. While you're not responsible for their reflection or growth, your calm demeanor often leaves a stronger impact than any heated exchange ever could. Choosing not to react doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or ignoring your pain. It means channeling that energy into something more constructive. Use this time to focus inward, prioritize your well-being, and reconnect with what truly matters. Practice self-care in ways that replenish your spirit, whether that's through exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, or surrounding yourself with people who bring positivity into your life. And this focus on self-restoration not only helps you heal, but also reinforces your resilience, proving to yourself that you are capable of thriving even in the face of adversity. Moreover, your silence and calmness act as a boundary. They communicate that you will not tolerate disrespect or manipulation and that your energy is too valuable to be wasted on drama or conflict. These boundaries are essential for maintaining healthy relationships, and they teach others how to treat you. By staying composed, you demonstrate that you are not someone who can be easily swayed by negativity, and this strength often commands a deeper level of respect from those around you. In the moments of stepping back and staying silent, there's also an opportunity for reflection and growth. Painful experiences often hold valuable lessons, even if they are hard to see at first. What did this situation teach you about yourself, your boundaries, or the type of people you want in your life? How can this experience guide you in making better decisions or setting clearer expectations in the future? These reflections are not about blaming yourself for someone else's actions, but about empowering yourself with the knowledge to navigate future challenges with greater wisdom. Another benefit of staying silent is that it shifts your energy away from the person who hurt you and toward the life you want to build. Instead of wasting time and effort trying to change or confront someone else, you can use that energy to invest in your goals, dreams, and passions. This redirection of focus is transformative. It reminds you that your happiness and success are not dependent on anyone else and that you have the power to create a fulfilling life regardless of the circumstances. Ultimately, refusing to react emotionally is about preserving your peace and protecting your future. It's about recognizing that your worth is not tied to someone else's actions and that you are not defined by their choices. By staying calm and composed, you show yourself and the world that you are resilient, grounded, and capable of rising above the challenges life throws your way. As you move forward, this choice to step back and stay calm becomes a cornerstone of your strength. It's a reminder that true power doesn't come from reacting impulsively or seeking revenge. It comes from mastering your emotions, maintaining your dignity, and focusing on your own growth and happiness. This quiet but profound strength will carry you through life's difficulties, helping you emerge stronger, wiser, and more at peace than ever before. When someone betrays or hurts you deeply, the initial reaction is often to confront, demand explanations, or even retaliate. But sometimes the most impactful response is not to react, but to let your actions and progress speak for themselves. Focusing on self-improvement and personal growth instead of engaging in conflict not only reclaims your peace, but also sends a powerful message: you are unbothered and unstoppable. Choosing to channel your pain into purpose allows you to rise above the situation, creating a positive momentum in your life that ultimately leaves those who wronged you wondering how they ever underestimated you. Actions are louder than words, and when you choose to silently work on yourself instead of engaging with negativity, it creates a ripple effect that can be deeply felt by others. Those who expected you to break under the weight of betrayal or pain are left astonished when they see you flourishing instead. It's as though you've turned their doubts or harmful intentions into fuel for your growth. This silent transformation doesn't just surprise those who doubted you, it also empowers you to regain control over your life and destiny. Instead of staying trapped in the narrative they tried to impose on you, you create your own story of resilience, determination, and triumph. The journey of self-improvement starts with an inward look. Pain has a way of forcing you to confront aspects of your life that you may have ignored or taken for granted. It becomes an opportunity to evaluate your goals, passions, and the kind of life you want to build. Use this moment to set clear, meaningful objectives for yourself. Whether it's advancing in your career, improving your health, or cultivating deeper relationships, these goals become your new focus. They serve as a reminder that your life is too valuable to be derailed by someone else's poor choices or behavior. As you commit to self-improvement, you'll find that the work you do on yourself becomes a source of empowerment. Investing in your mental and physical well-being strengthens you from the inside out. Pursuing hobbies, learning new skills, or embracing activities that challenge and inspire you adds depth and joy to your life. Every small victory, every new milestone reinforces the belief that you are capable of overcoming anything. This process isn't about proving anything to anyone else. It's about proving to yourself that you are strong, capable, and worthy of a life filled with purpose and meaning. While you're focused on growth, the person who wronged you may begin to feel the weight of your silence and success. Their initial expectation might have been to see you devastated or consumed by the pain they caused. But when you rise above their actions and thrive despite them, it forces a moment of reckoning. They are left to confront their own behavior and its consequences, often without the ability to blame or manipulate you further. Your growth and success stand as undeniable evidence of your strength, serving as a stark contrast to their shortcomings or misdeeds. This approach doesn't mean ignoring the pain or pretending it didn't happen. Acknowledging your feelings and giving yourself permission to grieve or process the hurt is a vital part of healing. But once you've allowed yourself that time, the focus must shift to what lies ahead. By refusing to let the pain define you, you reclaim your narrative. You demonstrate that while you cannot control what others do, you can always control how you respond and move forward. This mindset not only helps you heal, but also equips you to face future challenges with resilience and grace. Moreover, self-improvement after betrayal has a way of attracting positivity into your life. As you invest in yourself, your energy and outlook shift. You begin to draw people and opportunities that align with your growth. Surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you creates a supportive network that further fuels your progress. These new connections often feel more authentic and fulfilling because they are rooted in mutual respect and shared values. They replace the toxicity you've left behind, reinforcing the idea that you deserve relationships built on trust and integrity. The beauty of this process is that it creates a self-sustaining cycle. The more you grow and achieve, the less the actions of those who hurt you matter. Their power over you diminishes as your focus shifts to the incredible possibilities ahead. The pain that once felt overwhelming becomes a distant memory, overshadowed by the strength and joy you've cultivated in its place. And in those moments of reflection, you'll realize that the greatest revenge is not anger or confrontation, is living a life so full of purpose, happiness, and achievement that their actions become irrelevant. Ultimately, the choice to focus on self-improvement after being hurt is an act of reclaiming your power. It's a declaration that your worth and happiness are not tied to anyone else's actions. By rising above the pain and committing to your growth, you not only heal but also inspire those around you. Your journey becomes a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of turning adversity into opportunity. So when someone hurts you, resist the urge to react. Instead, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Let your growth be the loudest response, one that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. The strength and peace you gain in the process are worth far more than any fleeting satisfaction retaliation might bring. This choice isn't just about overcoming a single hurt. It's about setting the foundation for a life filled with purpose, joy, and unshakable confidence. The choice to forgive and let go of resentment after someone cheats or hurts you is often one of the most challenging but transformative decisions you can make. Forgiveness is not about excusing the behavior or pretending it didn't happen. Rather, it is about freeing yourself from the chains of bitterness that can keep you stuck in the past. Holding on to anger and resentment only prolongs the pain and gives power to the person who hurt you. By forgiving, you reclaim your emotional well-being and pave the way for healing and personal growth. When you carry resentment, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. The emotional burden of anger, disappointment, or betrayal can weigh you down, affecting every aspect of your life, from your relationships to your mental and physical. This is why forgiveness is ultimately an act of self-love. It's about saying, I refuse to let this pain define me or control my future. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciling with the person or forgetting what they did. It's about finding peace within yourself and choosing to move forward. The journey to forgiveness starts with acknowledging the hurt. It's essential to give yourself permission to feel the emotions associated with the betrayal, anger, sadness, confusion, or even disbelief. Suppressing these feelings will only delay the healing process. Allow yourself to grieve what was lost, whether it's trust, a relationship, or a sense of security. By facing these emotions head on, you begin to process the pain and understand its impact on your life. This acknowledgement is the first step toward releasing the grip the hurt has on you. Forgiveness also requires a shift in perspective. Often when someone hurts us, it's easy to see them solely through the lens of their wrongdoing. But taking a step back to consider their motivations, insecurities, or struggles can help you humanize them without excusing their actions. This doesn't mean justifying their behavior. It means recognizing that their actions are a reflection of their own flaws or pain, not a measure of your worth. This perspective shift can help you detach from the situation emotionally, making it easier to let go of the resentment. Letting go of the need for an apology or acknowledgement is another crucial aspect of forgiveness. Many people wait for the person who hurt them to admit their wrongdoing or express regret, believing that this will bring closure. While an apology can be meaningful, it's not always forthcoming. Forgiveness is about taking control of your own healing, regardless of whether the other person takes responsibility for their actions. It's a way of saying, I choose to heal, whether or not you acknowledge the harm you caused. One powerful tool for forgiveness is practicing empathy and self-compassion. Empathy allows you to see the situation from multiple perspectives, which can help soften the intensity of your anger. At the same time, self-compassion reminds you to be kind to yourself as you navigate the healing process. Forgiving someone who has hurt you is not a sign of weakness or naivety. It's a testament to your strength and resilience. It shows that you value your peace and happiness over the temporary satisfaction of holding on to a grudge. The act of forgiveness often leads to unexpected benefits. When you let go of resentment, you make space for positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and love to re-enter your life. You begin to see possibilities and opportunities were previously overshadowed by anger or bitterness. Forgiveness can also strengthen your relationships with others as it teaches you the value of understanding, patience, and grace. It's a gift not only to yourself, but to everyone around you, as it allows you to show up as your best, most authentic self. Forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires patience and commitment. There may be moments when the hurt resurfaces or when you feel tempted to revisit the pain. In these times, remind yourself of why you chose to forgive in the first place. Focus on the freedom and peace it brings, and remember that forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. It's okay to take small steps as long as you're moving forward. Choosing forgiveness doesn't mean there are no boundaries. It's entirely possible to forgive someone while also recognizing that they may no longer have a place in your life. Forgiveness is about releasing the emotional burden, not about allowing the same hurt to happen again. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect that ensures your healing and growth are protected. It's a way of saying, I forgive you, but I value myself enough to prioritize my well-being. In some cases, forgiveness can even inspire growth in the person who hurt you. While this is not the goal of forgiveness, your choice to rise above the situation and let go of resentment can serve as a powerful example. It can challenge them to reflect on their actions and perhaps even make changes in their own life. But whether or not they grow or change is irrelevant to your journey. Forgiveness is about your healing, not theirs. Ultimately, forgiveness is one of the most empowering choices you can make. It's a declaration that you will not allow someone else's actions to dictate your happiness or future. By forgiving, you take back control of your life and create a path filled with peace, purpose, and possibility. In letting go of the pain, you open yourself to the beauty and opportunities that life has to offer. And in doing so, you prove to yourself and the world that your strength lies not in holding on to anger, but in rising above it.